While the C++ core is one side of Node.js, there is another side, the JavaScript side of the core. There is plenty of C++ utilities within Node.js. However, there's actually just pure JavaScript that's been written for you to help making using those C++ features easier, as well as also some other common tasks and needs that you commonly have in JavaScript development that's also made available for you within Node.js. That comes along for the ride when you install Node.js. Let's take a quick look. Once again, we are in the source code. This time we'll focus on the folder called lib. And notice, instead of being full of C++ code, it's full of JavaScript files. You see? But why? Because Node.js also comes with a large amount of JavaScript written for you to perform tasks. And most of these are actually wrappers for the C++ features. For example, remember that zlib was for dealing with zip files. Well, if I open this file, we can see that it's actually JavaScript code. But if you were to open up these JavaScript files, you will find very often this kind of line right here called internal binding. And what internal binding does, it's a feature that essentially goes out and grabs the C++ feature and makes it available inside the JavaScript. So this is essentially going out and getting the zlib C++ object. And then it's being used the rest of the time here in the JavaScript code. So when you use zlib, you're not actually going out and grabbing the C++ library. You're using the JavaScript library that wraps the C++ feature for you. It makes it easier to use and add some features. So Node has gone out of this way to make sure that you can use all of the extra features that it has created and added for you as easy as possible. However, not all of the JavaScript code in here is about wrapping the C++ features. Something like util.js is just a bunch of functions that are useful, things that you could have written yourself in JavaScript, but they have written for you the kinds of things that you might do often. So we can see that Node.js is a framework and also a library of code. And we have a baseline to help us to make it easier to write our own JavaScript. And we can learn how to use all of these utilities, features and functions. But now it's time for us to write our own JavaScript and run it inside of the Node.js. So let's move on with this course.